Hi, I'm Lois Beckford, and I've decided to be the key informant for this discussion because I was a circuit design engineer for a global telecom company for roughly 9.5 to 10 years. A typical day would consist of churning out as many accurate circuit designs as possible, daily phone calls to and from local telephone companies from the US and abroad, constant interaction with regional and global technicians, as well as sales and customers about the installation and end-to-end testing required before we could turn up a circuit. And in this particular position, men and women had to have exactly the same skill set. Without any formal training in telecom, it's pretty difficult to find work in that field. There's a narrow scope of entry level opportunities. Hires were mostly people with telecom experience coming from either the military or from a rival telecom company. Men definitely were more likely to be recruited directly into technical positions, while women like myself had to work their way up. Where I started as a customer service representative, and I eventually worked my way up to a senior specialist, international implementation, blah blah blah, whatever. Anyway, um, in our company, there was typical hierarchy found in corporate America all over, with men holding 95% of the upper management positions, um, from director on up. Most women only made it to senior management. There were I can't recollect any women in being a chief financial officer, COO, or VP. The highest was absolutely senior management. And in the history of telecom, pretty much most of the women were and are in administrative positions. Few women are actual field techs who do physical work. And I can't recollect any women in any position of power, directing or over the field techs. Um, Always men. On average, my salary ranged from 50,000 all the way up to $78,000 per year. But despite my level of expertise and how many years I had been in the business, I still made comparatively less than men. And telecommunications, sorry, is definitely one of the most patriarchal industries to ever exist. Um, One of the biggest changes was when my department became essential personnel. That definitely affected women far more than it did the men. We women, particularly single women like myself, we had to worry about our kids, who was going to pick up our kids, who was going to feed our children, um, and things of that nature when we were coming home. Always had to make arrangements. Well, men always had it done for them on the job. Um, I remember also when I was pregnant and I worked in the network operations center, and I was waiting on another position because I could not fulfill my obligation as essential personnel. Um, my director let me go, as opposed to letting me work until I found out if I got the job. He let me go and let me go without pay. So any rugged individualism, seeing me as a family provider and protector, was absolutely non-existent. And he had no record of doing that to men. And definitely in our company, men who started as customer service reps had far more corporate upward mobility than the women. Women remain customer service reps a lot longer, more frequently, because they were too good at their jobs to be let go and have some sort of company autonomy or upward mobility. So that's it. Thanks for listening.